Am I the a-hole for standing my ground instead of accepting a condescending apology from a neighbor? The other night, my partner and I were woken up at 2:30 a.m. by a car alarm going off. I got up thinking it might be one of ours, grabbed all the keys and checked, but turns out it was a neighbor's car. The alarm kept going for another 5 minutes with no sign of anyone at that house waking up to deal with it. I tried to knock on their door, but their front door is behind a locked gate and I didn't want to cross it out of respect for their privacy. Eventually, another neighbor called them and the owner came to the front window and started trying to disarm it. They tried at least 10 times, honestly probably closer to 20, before finally getting it to stop. By that point, I was fed up. I'd already been outside in the cold, half asleep, annoyed, and I finally just yelled out for them to come outside and sort it out properly. After they finally got it to stop, I couldn't get back to sleep for 2 hours and ended up getting only one more hour of sleep before having to get up for work. I was late, but whatever, crap happens. I moved on. Apparently the car owner didn't. The next day while I was at work, they came over and spoke to my partner. They started with an apology, but ended it by saying they didn't appreciate being yelled at 2:30 in the morning. I didn't expect an apology and honestly didn't care about getting one. These things happen and people get cranky. It's just part of living around other people. My partner thinks I should have handled it better. I said sure, if it had been 2:30 in the afternoon, I would have been more patient. But at 2:30 a.m., you can't expect anyone to be woken up and be in a good mood about it. Honestly, I think the neighbor just came over to apologize so they could throw in that little dig and feel like they had the last word. I didn't yell at them to be a jerk. I yelled because they weren't sorting it out and everyone was being kept awake. I can't help but laugh at the idea that I should be the one apologizing now after all that. So, am I the a-hole for not taking their apology seriously and laughing at the idea of going over and saying sorry?